Hello, hello. How you doing, Rip? Yeah, I took some time off because I just started a new job, and it took me a while to adjust to that. You know, got 5 ads in a row. Really? I've set it up so it should be running 1 minute 30 ads every like half an hour. I don't know why I did that. I think for the foreseeable future, at least, I'm only gonna be streaming on the weekends, just because of my job. It's a bit. I have to spend 2 hours of my day traveling to and from work, so adding a stream on top of that, you know, on top of an 8-hour day as well, would just be too much for me. At some point they said I might be able to go like semi-remote, so we'll see, but that won't be till after my probation. So until that point, at least, streams will only be on the weekend, I think, for now. But how are you, dude? How have you been? Keeping busy. Basically retired. Oh, really? That's cool. So what do you fill your day up with?
My brother worked the shipyards at Tava's
Oh,
Blessing.
you're back, yeah.
Thanks to you, he can soon return.
How's that going? Yeah, I thought your wife runs them, right? Back will never be better. Oh, that sucks. What kind of businesses are they? Like, what sort of things do you do? Is one an accountancy? Or something like that? IT, okay. I don't know where I got accountancy from then. I have to say, I'm enjoying having a job again, but I am exhausted. But I think that's what I've come to kind of understand is I think it's my autism. I think it's because going on the bus for an hour each way and then going into a busy office with all the people moving around me and talking all the time, and then having to like mask all day and pretend to be like, you know, someone I'm kind of not, like, is quite exhausting. So I'm really hoping after my probation I can at least work from home like 2 or 3 days a week, but I have to pass my probation first. And this place has quite a long probationary period, so we'll see what happens. I'm enjoying it though. I like the people I work with, which is relatively unusual for me. They're all like nerds like me, which is cool because I've never had that before. I've always worked with normies. This is my first time working with nerds, you know, like if I mention I play video games, they all play video games, they all play D&D, you know, they play Magic the Gathering. They're much more my kind of people, you know.
Nice serve, mate.
It's kind of cool. Important to like people you work with, indeed, yes. Plus, you know, I can afford, I mean, it's still like, it's an entry-level job, right? So the pay is shit, but it's nice to actually have even a small amount of money, right? So I can, you know, buy games and whatever, and buy food and buy clothes, which has been cool. You're in Canada, right? Is it getting snowy in Canada yet? Alright, let's see how long we wait in the queue today. Night shifts only. I actually kind of like night shifts just because I like my sleeping schedule seems to just do that anyway. Like if I was allowed to just follow my own schedule, I would automatically sleep during the day. It's just how my body's wired. You don't have snow yet, okay. See, I like it cold. I mean, obviously, in England we don't go as cold as Canada does, but I like it cold. Just because I like being able to snuggle up in a blanket and, you know, wear jumpers and hoodies, etc. I don't know what this random thing up here is. Why there's a white thing in my corner. I don't know what that's from. Right, let's get rid of.
Not now.
This one. I like it cold too. I sleep better when it's freezing. Well, there's like a. I also don't like ice because of my arthritis in my hips. I get very worried that I'm gonna fall over and kill myself, you know, and get stuck in the ice, not being able to move. Also, hi Kodish, how are you, dude? I need to edit my schedule on Twitch now that we're only going to be doing weekend streams for a while. Why do I do that? I don't remember anything about Twitch anymore. Does anyone be watching TwitchCon? Anything good happen? I didn't really pay attention to it for the first time in my life. I was too tired last night. Hold on, you can hear myself twice, I think. I've heard there was lots of announcements, but I haven't paid attention to them yet. No, the white square's still there. Alright, here's the schedule. Edit schedule. Okay. Ah, my chat just turned itself off. That's nice. Alright, chat's back up. Sorry if you said anything in the last like 2 minutes. I went and picked it up. Right.
Return soon. He'll be peeling potatoes for weeks.
Right, so the plan is I'll stream like 6 hours a day on Saturdays and 6-hour days on Sundays until things change in my life. Right, there we go. The schedule is updated. I'll normally start streaming a lot earlier than I did today, but because it was the first stream, I had a lot of stuff to reset back up and stuff, so it took me a while. Okay. What is causing this white square? Why is it pissing me off so much? It must be aim Cindy tracker, but I kind of need it. I'm doing a Dawnbringer prog, which is like a trifecta for one of the trials, and I'm wearing support sets. And one of the support sets, I need to track synergy, so I have this new add-on. You're one of the very few that I keep my alerts on for. Oh, thank you, Rip. Who are the other few blessed people? Turn the music up a little bit. Anyone played any Overwatch 2 yet? Yeah, the white square is still there. God damn it.
He'll be peeling potatoes for weeks.
Is it this one? I think I know which one it might be. It could be Aura Master. Damn it, I'll have to because I'm not using it. Your nephew streams? What does he stream? Without going into too much detail, because my family are very private people, but I now have a new nephew and niece as of some point in the last few months. I'm hoping to meet them over Christmas period. Oh, also, right, in terms of streaming, so, right, story time with Pal. I've had problems with my jaw for a long time now, like, that's as wide as I can open my mouth, and my jaw gets stuck a lot, so I can't open it, and I also get quite a lot of pain. Apparently, the disc on this side is, like, bulging, it's, like, pushing forward too far, and I've got arthritis in both sides of my jaw for some reason, they don't know why, and I've also got a cyst in this side of the jaw. So, about 8 years ago now, I asked my dentist to refer me, because it has to be referred to dental surgeons. It took, I want to say, 5 years. I shit you not. 5 goddamn years for me to get my first appointment to see the surgeon. And then I was meant to have surgery and then COVID hit. And then I was meant to have surgery this time last year. And for some reason, they're not sure why, I randomly got missed. So I went to go see my surgeon the other week because it'd been like a year since I'd heard from them. And I was like, yo, like, I thought I was gonna have surgery. What's happened? And he was like, oh my god, you were meant to have it a year ago. I thought you were coming for a checkup. I didn't know you hadn't had it yet. I was like, what the fuck? So, that entire long story was just to say at some point this month or next month, I am due to be having jaw surgery. So I will definitely be out of action for like a week or two. I've been told I'm gonna be in like severe pain for about at least a week. I've been told to take like that time off work as well, so there definitely will not be a stream for that weekend, whichever week it ends up happening on.
Amazing soup bubbling away.
Am I still in dungeon queue? No, I'm not. Okay. This is free. This is true, but I think 8 years is a little bit too long to wait for jaw surgery when you're in pain. But you know, that's the way the world is. We'll be able to yodel after surgery. No. Well, so this is like the first step. This is like the less invasive surgery to see if they can fix it with that. But the chances are it's probably not going to fix. And bear in mind that this less invasive surgery is meant to put me out of action for a week, right? I'm expected to then, if that doesn't work, have like the way more invasive surgery. Where they're like, I think they go in and I think they'll change the joint in my jaw or something, give me a fake one. So Lord knows how long that will put me out if I do need to have that on. I mean, it probably, given this time scale, it probably won't happen for another 16 fucking years and I'll be like ready to retire, but you know. They refuse to operate on my back, too young. Save my hips. I've got arthritis in my hips, and my original surgeon was like, you probably need a hip replacement soon, but they don't want to give it to me yet because I'm too young. remember correctly, Rip, isn't your birthday in October? Your birthday is either in October or November. I'm like 90% sure that I'm correct. Watch me be completely wrong and his birthday's in like April or some shit. It's also really weird at work because they don't mind if you swear, which is something that's never happened to me before. I've always had to like really censor myself. But I was working with someone yesterday who was just like, every other sentence she'd call herself a bitch or say fuck, and I was like, oh my god, wow, this is like incredible. It's my raid leader. Nice caring about the weekend again as well, instead of every day being the weekend. Why do dungeon queues take so fucking long?
Does
I'll ask,
crawling
you know, what's
around
going on,
creepy
please.
caves sound like your idea of a good time? Then I have a job for you.
We've got D&D tomorrow as well, which I shall be streaming. We're just starting a new campaign, so I'm going to stream this one from the beginning. Should be cool. These dungeon queues as a DD need to get fixed. Slowly drives me insane. Particularly if you want to do pledges, and it's even worse. The only way to cure the DD these days is to clear it other people in your group. Ooh, both are not red. Why is the queue so long? Has anyone been watching, so I have been watching Andor, which is the best, I think, of the stuff that's come out. House of the Dragon, which I think is probably the second best thing that's currently out. She-Hulk, which I've been kind of enjoying, like it's probably the third best, and then the worst I'd say is probably The Rings of Power. I don't know, it just feels like nothing's happened in it, and it's 7 episodes in, it's got 1 more episode. And literally nothing's happened. Like, it's been like 7 hours of TV. and I don't know any more than I did the first episode. And Galadriel, like the main protagonist, is just annoying and bitchy as fuck. Like, you're meant to like her, but I do not. Like, I like her, like, I love her from, like, you know, the Lord of the Rings TV show. But in this, she's just like a complete dumbass. She just, like, winds me up the wrong way. She's like one-dimensional, and her one dimension is to be annoying.
You'll never get these eggs. Watch it! You'll never leave here alive. Healer!
Light it! Scatter!
Think you could make fools of us?
It's just sad, because Lord of the Rings are one of my favourite books as a kid. But then they also butchered Wheel of Time, didn't they? Which is also one of my favourite books. So Amazon are just not having a very good track record right now. I had to spend $1 billion on a TV show and it's that shit. Like, please explain.
Yet. Cowards, a lot of you. This mine belongs to House Sellers. For intruders, and will be disciplined as such.
I can block that. Guess I can't. We need to move this though. You know what? Let's put that. Yeah, I'll do.
Bugs these farmer are practically laying money down. We'll have this place cleaned out in no time. Oh, this is good stuff. Old Sellers must have been breaking in a fortune.
this the one with the large amount of them, or is this the one where you go through the door? It's the one where you go through the door, okay.
Come on! You want me? Come and get me!
Cool. I've not been hydrating enough today. Still on my first one of these, I should be on like my third. Can't believe it's October already. I'm ready for Christmas though, I think. Not that we really celebrate it, but I'm just ready for, I don't know, Christmas trees and jumpers and lights and stuff, you know? I think Christmas is probably my favourite festival. If you can call it a festival.
Best mountain.
Ooh, what happened to my chat?
So much to do.
This is super weird size. There we go. Hold on, sorry, I'm just fixing my chat. Oh my god, when you move, chat, hello? There we go. Right, okay. We figured it out. Okay, there we go. Right, okay. So, rip time.
Come, do your training here.
It's definitely too hot to be wearing this thick of a jacket, but I refuse to take it off. By which I mean I'll probably have to take it off soon. It's like 21 degrees in here. Right, now we need to go to our house. AFK. Alright, no worries, dude. Right, where did I put my armor? Here it is. Where are my equipable ones? Interesting. Wonder why it's removed some of them. passive, isn't it? Oh, all that resilience. Is that, okay, we'll leave it as it is for now. Dungeon Finder as a 10. World's quickest. Q. How's the music sound? Do I need to turn it up or down a bit? I'm gonna turn it up for me and then turn it down for you a little bit. There we go. How's that? Do I have the quest in here? Or have I done it already?
Time to gut this fish.
I not got. Why can I not force pulse? When I got force pulse unlocked? Yeah, I don't know why I can't force pulse. Right, can I survive if I pull these by myself? Probably not. This may have been bold. Roll! Oop. Yeah, I don't know where the healer went. The healer went the long way is what's happened. You know what? I don't have a fucking taunt on, do I? Right now. Guilds. Enough. Oh, I'll have to do it outside combat. Hey, Ducky! Yeah, sorry for the lack of streams. I started a new job and I wanted to take some time to adjust into it, you know? Hope you enjoyed the new job. Thank you, thank you. Who's in combat? We are, right.
Time to die.
I really enjoy the people I work with. It's the first time I've worked on like a tech job. So it's the first time I've had like, you know, people that have similar interests to me. It's pretty cool. We still in combat? We are still in combat. Right, finally. Alright, let's put that there since we can't use force pulse anymore. How are you there, dude? How's your autumn been? Got any Halloween plans? I've never been a fan of Halloween, and just for a very selfish reason. It's because my birthday's always been on the same weekend, and I always felt like people cared more about Halloween than my birthday. Like at school and stuff, you know, people would go to Halloween parties instead of coming to my birthday party. So I've just never really cared for Halloween. Which I know sounds insane given I'm an adult now. I went to the first party I've been in like literally 6 years, which was a friend's birthday party, and of course I went dressed in a Pikachu onesie, but that Pikachu onesie has become like a dressing gown. I wear it like every day. It's like the best thing ever. You don't care for Halloween either. Okay, good, it's not just me. You hate the fall. You're not a, You're American, right? Are you not a fan of the rain? I suggest you never come to England then. That's pretty much our general state of being. You're not American and love the rain. Okay, why'd you hate the fall then? Oh wait, are you in at the UAE area? Or am I making that up? Getting cold and about to become winter, then we get snow, and I hate snow and the cold. I love summer. See, I like the sun, right? But I like it to be warm if I'm outside, but I love being able to wear jumpers and hoodies and snuggle under blankets inside. From where? UAE? United Arab Emirates? I'm guessing not if you don't know where that is. You're Canadian. Are you Canadian as well? Okay, we've got 2 Canadian people in chat. Right. This appears to be the Canadian stream. Did you watch the Queen's funeral? I watched it, but I watched it on 2 times speed, if that counts. Just because that's how I like tend to consume media at 2 times speed, because I'm too like ADHD not to. I can't. I much prefer watching it at 2 times speed. It's very easy to do, you just gotta train your brain to do it. And then you can consume the same amount of content in half the time. It's brilliant. Yeah, I mean, if it had been any other, like if it had been like, no offense to the man, but if it had been like, you know, King Charles or Harry or William, I wouldn't have given a shit. But it's just because it's the Queen, and like it's just, I guess it's kind of all we've known, at least in England, you know, like she's just always been there, and it's not that I actually give a shit about the Queen. It's just that it felt like kind of like the end of like a giant part of history for England. Where'd she go? There she is. But I wouldn't have watched it if it had been like any of the other royals, because I just really don't give a shit about them. But now that the Queen's gone, I honestly wouldn't have a problem with the royal family being dissolved. I only really kind of stood for it because of the Queen. But the rest of them just don't feel like the same. It kind of feels like the institution died along with her. And I think that's how a lot of British people feel, to be honest. I'm not sure how much longer they're gonna last. I'd be surprised if we ever get past William before it gets dissolved. We're gonna get all new money soon. Are you guys getting new money too? Or are you not bothering? Because I believe the Queen is on yours, right? Or is it on Australia's that she's on? Maybe she's on both. There's still one left. No, I guess we crouch. No, we're not getting new money. Okay. We're not getting new money immediately. I think we're going to get new money after Charles has been coronated, which will be a year or so. It's weird how they wait a year before doing the coronation, but maybe that's just because how long it used to take to plan back in the day. Uh-oh, am I going, I know, somebody else went skeletal. Okay, not me, good. So it'd be bit shit if the, tank got pulled. I think it would be harder, right? Just because... Then the cheapest thing you could have would be £1. So you wouldn't be able to get like, 25p Coke or whatever anymore. It's a redesign of your money. Yeah, that's what I thought. Same as ours then. Believe Australia is also the same. Plus, I mean, a lot of like, okay, so we have pence instead of cents, right? So it would be like, I'm saying we can get a Coke for like, 50p or 50 cents, and you wouldn't be able to do that anymore if you just had pounds. Plus, they'd have to get rid of, at least in England, they would have to get rid of all the vending machines. Because all the vending machines in England, most of them take pound coins, they don't take notes. And, it's quite rare these days, but some places you have to pay to go to the toilet. Like some of the bigger, train stations across the country, you have to pay to use, and they're normally like 25p. It'd be a lot more annoying if they cost £1. Plus, isn't it sort of better for the environment? Like, most notes are made out of paper, right? Which isn't that worse for the environment than using metal? Because metal can easily be smelted down. You guys watch the Super Mario trailer? I don't understand why Chris Pratt is in it, because I don't understand why you would hire a Hollywood actor like Chris Pratt who can't do the Mario accent when you could just hire the original Mario actor. Like voice actor, who we know can do this voice. Probably does not cost as much as Chris Pratt, and the people that were going to go see Super Mario film, they're not going to go watch it because Chris Pratt is in it. They're going to go watch it because it's Super Mario. Like, I just don't understand the thought process. I liked Jack Black though. He sounded like awesome as Bowser. I think he was the best part of the trailer. And we still have to hear what Anna Taylor-Joy sounds like as Princess Peach, right? We haven't had her yet. But still.
Like you know your way.
This one has bot chat as well. I wonder what's happening with my chat. Yeah. What games have you guys been playing recently then? Almost everybody I know has either obviously been playing Elder Scrolls, Overwatch 2, the Wrath of the Lich King relaunch, or Grounded. God of War time soon though, isn't it? I'm kind of hyped for that. I don't know if I'm going to buy it yet or not. I might just watch it being played, just because it's one of those games where my main interest with it is the story, so I could just watch it like a TV show. But I really enjoyed the first one, but again, I didn't play the first one, I watched the first one, so... If it's like a heavy story game, which are my favourite to play, but they're also my favourite to watch. Which I know sounds a bit nuts, but there we go. Maybe I'm just a standard Twitch viewer. Why do I have DPS slots now instead of tank slots? Backstabber can go in. The Matager can go in. Guess we'll get Duelist's rebuff. And Unassailable or Bulwark? We probably want Bulwark as well, to be honest. I mean, 'cause what we definitely don't want is Backstabber, let's be honest. These healers, yes, these are healer ones. Do I want riposte or enduring resolve? Let's go with enduring resolve. Apparently I don't have a sword. Interesting. Let's put that on. Oh, is that one-handed? It is. Alright, that's what we really want then. Is a shield. Which maybe we have in our bank. Doesn't have to be a good shield. We do not have a shield, oh that's sad. Not quite sure what's happened here. As to why I've suddenly gone DPS. I don't know what my brain was doing when I did that. So we'll need to go to... Mournhold has a place, doesn't it? Do I not have Mournhold unlocked? No. Staggerfall have one? I don't think it does. Oh, I have Elden Root, and I'll do. Actually, let's go back and take this song out. Too Far Gone is what it's called. There we go. It's a bit too dubsteppy for stream, I think.
Within the tree. How would one find him? The tree is so large.
Right, skills. Alright, we can get rid of these. Pierce armor. Heroic slash. Defensive stance. Shield stance. Right, put that there. Let's get rid of Force Pulse. Actually, we'll keep Force Pulse on. We'll get rid of that one. Uh. Armor. We'll put heal on. Why not? Right, confirm. Cool. Tank. Let's go. Someone remind me after this dungeon I need to get my water. Oh, this one again, okay. Oh yeah, I don't actually have a shield, do I? This might be a problem. Maybe we can pick one up. Looks like no one needs the quest, so we can skip the rest of that. Right. Oh, looks like getting attacked by something. Oh, they've attacked downstairs is what's happened. Right. Wait, why would you attack these? It's so annoying. Right, there's the boss. Hours are already 5 PM. Today has gone fast. Your son is coming after Thanksgiving. Oh, yeah, because of Canadian Thanksgiving is in October, right? Or like early November at least. What is the point of Canadian Thanksgiving? Is it for the same thing? Obviously, like, you know, American Thanksgiving is kind of about Native Americans, right? But you guys didn't really have Native Americans. Did you have Native Canadians that you're doing the same thing? Like, hey Hubie, how's it going, dude? How's your weekend been? You feeling better? Thanksgiving just because Canadians are nice. Well, yeah, there is that too. Although I'm sure not all Canadians are nice. If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you want to go? I have so many places I still want to go. Like, I've been a lot of places. But I really want to go to Canada. I really want to go on like a trip around all of America. Not for like the people or anything, just for like the landscapes they have in America. I want to see all their national parks and stuff. That'd be awesome. You know, like go to a desert and whatever. But I really want to go to Japan. And a part of me wants to go to Australia, and the other part is like, hell no, we're never going there. Like, you know, with my extreme fear of insects and spiders, I feel like Canada is probably the worst place to go. I would spend the entire time shitting my pants. Oh, and snakes too. Oh god. At least living in the UK, we don't have anything. Like, we have daddy long leg spiders, and that's pretty much it. And we don't have any snakes. I've never seen a snake in the UK. I believe there are very, very, very rarely grass snakes, but like, we're talking like, I've never seen one, and I've gone like hiking all over the UK. Yeah, but your spiders, like, you know, cause your arm to fall off like they do in Australia. If not, I don't think I'll be that scared of your spiders. Oh, you got your courses. Is that for the gun thing? How's it going? How much longer do you have before you're qualified? Six more weeks, that's not bad. I will be halfway through my probation. He's training to be a instructor, right, Hubie? Plus, he's not in Canada or the US, so it's a bit different in terms of like what licenses he'll need and stuff, right? Let me just turn that boy. Oh, I was out of that, okay. Got gun license, shooting supervision, and now an instructor's license. This is also foreign to me as a British person. The only time I've ever seen a gun in the UK is at an airport.
They can't be allowed to interfere. Eliminate them.
And even then it makes me like, that's why I've always been like terrified at whilst I'm at an airport, just because of the fact they have guns. It's so unusual for us. Is it common in Canada for people to have guns? I'm assuming it is, right? Because obviously Canada, you're very wilderness focused. So do you have a lot of, for lack of better term, self-defense? In terms of, you know, like a wild moose or a wild boar or something. Like, do you have, most households will have a shotgun just in case a wild moose gets in the house or a bear or something, you know? I know, there's a vlogger I watch. If you're into like kind of pretty photography, there's this really cool vlogger, I can't remember her name. She lives in Svalbard, which is like one of the most northern cities. I guess it's more like a town in the world, and they basically live like near the North Pole. And they always have to have, anytime they go outside the anytime they go outside the little village that they have, the town, I guess you'd call it, they have to carry a shotgun with them in case they come across a polar bear. And obviously, like, shooting the polar bear is like the last line of defense. They always try and like scare it off first. But it's just if the polar bear does for some reason try to attack you, you have your weapon with you. Did we get a shield? Yes, we did. It's a shitty shield, but it's a shield nonetheless. It's rare to have a weapon with us. Do you live in like a city then? Like a city? What are the big cities in Canada? Toronto, Quebec, is that a city? Montreal.
Within the tree? How would one find him? The tree is so large.
It's legal for me to shoot an intruder in Canada. Yeah, but I didn't mean like, I guess I didn't mean people, like defense from people. I meant more defense from wildlife, right? Because don't you guys have bears and like giant moose, like the size of cars? Like the most dangerous thing we have in the UK is a fox, I would say. Not including zoos, obviously. But yeah, like I'd say that like the most dangerous wildlife we have would probably be a fox, which is like, you know, nothing.
This one keeps you.
So we don't need that kind of protection. My friend says Fox and Harrier mate all the time and sound super annoying. Yes, this is true. They sound like a woman screaming when they're having sex. It's really weird. Like the first time I heard it, I literally thought some woman was being attacked in my garden. It just sounds like a really high-pitched woman screaming. Right, I'm gonna go get water. I'm not allowed to go anywhere other than the gun's club shoot range with my handgun. Oh, okay, fair enough. Sounds like overpopulation. No, it's not. I mean, to be honest, I've only ever heard it a couple of times, and that was more or less living in the countryside. I've never really heard it when I'm living in a city. And then throughout my entire life, I think I've heard it maybe 4 or 5 times. And it's also very rare to see a fox. I might see a fox, like, I mean, obviously I live in a city, but I see a fox maybe like once every 3 or 4 years. Like, they're not that common. You see a lot more squirrels than you do, I think. Wildlife-wise, I mean, I live relatively close to a river, so we see otters, we see cranes, we see swans a lot. They're probably the most common wildlife that I see, but that's because I live near a river. And the foxes aren't, although it's illegal now, it's only like in the last, I think, 10, maybe 15 years where fox hunting's been made illegal. And it was made illegal because I believe the fox population was dropping too quickly. Plus, you know, as a country, we sort of generally stand against that sort of thing anyway, where I'd say, generally speaking, we're relatively like a pacifist country, just in terms of like guns and stuff like that. Like, we tend to not like guns unless it's the army. It's not really such a thing overall as a population, I think. I mean, there are, like, you can still go hunting if you live in the countryside, but as someone who grew up amongst those type of people, by which I mean like upper class type people, I wasn't upper class, but I knew a lot of them. Most of them didn't hunt and had never gone hunting. I don't know if it's like the popularity of hunting is dying out in England, or if all the ones I knew just happened to not hunt. But I don't know anyone that hunts in the UK. I personally have shot a gun before in my life, but that's relatively rare in the UK for someone to have shot a gun before. And the only reason why I've shot a gun before is because I was in the Air Cadets as a kid, and we shot at targets maybe like once a year. It wasn't like, you know, also we weren't using like, you know, automatic rifles. We were using bolt action guns that look like they were from World War One. You know, I'm pretty sure they were from World War One, or at least based on those types of guns. So that's my own experience with a gun, is a bolt action rifle from at least like the 1940s. Oh, this one does have a tanking build, incredible. Yeah, I don't, unless you are like in the army, I don't see why you'd ever need an automatic weapon. I can understand how they might be fun to use at a shooting range, but I don't understand why you'd ever need one at home. Like, having that much, to me, what would be military power in your house just seems insane. Like, in what realm would you ever need an automatic gun if you weren't going to be using it for something nefarious, you know? Like, as a normal human being who's not, you know, in an army defending my country or some shit, why would I ever need an automatic gun? Like, I could see that, I can, whilst I don't personally understand it, I can kind of see the argument for having like a handgun in your house, right? You know? Self-defense in case you did for any reason need it, you know, maybe a burglar came in or whatever. Like, although I don't agree with it, I can understand that argument. I do not understand the argument for having an automatic weapon in your house. Oh, bollocks, wrong way. Right? Yeah, wrong way. Again, like, I mean, I understand that it can be fun to use it like a firing range, and maybe, you know, you can go into a firing range and use one, but I don't understand being able to take one home and have your own. Like, why would you just add that risk into your life of, like, your kid finding it or some shit, you know? Yeah, that's what I mean, like, it's for fun, right? So I would have no problem with someone using it at a fire range if that's what you want to do. But I don't understand why you need to have one at home. Unless you have a firing range at home, right? Like, and the people that like think that they need an automatic weapon to defend their home, like, either think that they live in some kind of weird movie where the mafia is gonna blow down their door, or they're expecting the government to come after them, right? Which kind of makes you question, why do you think the government's gonna come after you? Like, what is it you're doing that you think the government might care about you? So either, in my mind, either they're insane or they think they're far more important than they are. We have a baseball bat, just in case, just because we live in a kind of dodgy area and there has been a couple of break-ins and stuff. So we have an emergency baseball bat, just in case. Which is probably like the only thing we'd be allowed to use in the UK, and only if we've been like provoked to use it. In the UK it's very much a, you can't use more force than the perpetrator is using, if that makes sense. So let's say the perpetrator has come in with the machete and cuts your arm off, then of course you're allowed to stab them, right? But if they've come in and they have, like, no weapon and then you go and stab them, I believe that's considered to be, like, overforce and unnecessary. And you can get in trouble for that. Not that I'm well versed in this law, because, you know, I've never had the only time I've spoken to a police officer twice in my life, both times were to report a crime. Like, it's not something that I've never talked to a policeman in, you know, in terms of me causing a problem. So I have no idea. And I don't drive, so it's not like I've ever been pulled over by one either. What, separate ammo from your gun? It's much harder if a kid finds your gun or something, or a perpetrator finds your gun. Isn't it just much harder for them to use said gun? Which makes sense to me, I guess. Yeah, so let's say if you pick up the gun, it takes you an extra step to go get the ammo, which means that you didn't just pick up the gun and automatically fire it out of, like, rage. You preemptively thought, okay, I am going to,
I don't think your husband enjoys my company.
pick up this gun and go get the ammo. Makes it far more like, okay, you have deliberately killed someone.
You have my thanks, friend. Rulanir.
I will take that as a compliment, Rulanir. But look around. Look what he has.
I am ever grateful. Thank you.
Speak to this woman.
If books are wrong, all of this is pointless conjecture.
Is anyone in chat gonna be seeing the new Black Adam film or Black Panther? Which one comes out first? I know Black Adam is like the 21st of October. When's Black Panther? Is that around the same time? I thought it was in October too. When can we expect next stream? Tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm streaming our D&D campaign. We're starting a new one. We did start a little bit last week, which I'm going to upload onto my YouTube, yes, tonight, but we only did like one quest and that was it. Just because we'd finished our Session 0 stuff, so what you normally do in D&D, because you don't know, you do a Session 0, everyone sets up their characters and stuff, and then because we set up our characters a little bit faster than we were expecting to, we had like an hour left of our normal session, so we did like an hour of just kind of like the first quest. So I'm going to upload that first hour on my YouTube channel tonight, and then tomorrow we'll be continuing on with D&D. So I'm expecting to be live tomorrow around probably 8 to 9 a.m, where we'll do a couple of hours of just chilling and doing dungeons in ESO, and then we'll go into the D&D campaign. I'm really enjoying D&D. It's like my highlight of my week is D&D. Are you off for the day? Okay. Have a good nap. Hopefully see you tomorrow.
Do you feel that? The others are returning.
I don't know where you
Damn it, did it take these off again? It did.
They've wrested my husband.
Easy, Feindor. You'll pay when the time comes. But we don't want you
Let's get Thaumaturge. Oh. Thaumaturge. Master at Arms. Probably. And then I guess you probably want Force of Nature. That'll do. They're probably better ones we can get, but we'll leave it as that for now. I've realised I've always thought of myself as like a really messy person, but actually like I am like incredibly tidy and clean compared to everyone that I've worked with. Like my desk is always pristine and everybody else's desk looks like a bomb's gone off. Like everything is like the desk is like it's clean. Even in here there's almost nothing on my desk. But I always consider myself a like untidy person. Taking a shower. You know what? Since like I've been on weird tangent, but since I've been on antidepressants, I found I enjoy having showers a lot more than I used to, which is really weird. But anyway, enjoy your shower, Rip.
Only a fool.
I guess we can learn that then. Right, let's go back to our parking spot. I think it's Warden? No, this is Warden. I think it's Necro next. Oh, wrong direction. Really got to get an SSD, I think. It takes so long for this goddamn games to load things. It's slowly driving me insane. Yeah, it's Necromancer next.
once in all of...
It's quite sad though, in a couple of weeks all the TV I'm watching, they all end at the same time, roughly. Like, Rings of Power is gonna end, House of the Dragon's gonna end, Andor's gonna end, She-Hulk's gonna end. What am I meant to watch now? Lower Decks will end. If you're a Star Trek fan and you've not seen Lower Decks, you really need to, it's incredible. If you're a Trekkie fan, the two TV shows that are kind of newish and coming out right now, that are like must watches, are Orville, which is a Seth MacFarlane thing. If you like his kind of humor, that is live action, and a cartoon is Lower Decks, which is really good as well. I like kind of space exploration. I was sad that they finished The Expanse. That was a good TV show. But I believe that they were relatively faithful to the books. Except, of course, when they killed off that one character because the actor turned out to be a douche nozzle. Why is it not changing my blue CP? It's really annoying. Just because I haven't done it since they brought in, maybe they reset everything after Force of Nature came in. Maybe that's why. Oh, everyone here is low level. Okay, means we're actually gonna have to tank.
We'll leave you bloody in the sand.
Hello game, thank you. My mouse went a bit insane there. Alright, let's go this way.
Soraya put you up to this? She's still out there, isn't she? Kill these fools. You're tougher than I thought. Pathetic. Here it is. Cower before the rod of Kravari. I hate
Don't like this dungeon.
for a different approach. Awaken, my darling.
I don't know why I don't like it. Maybe it's quite long and there's a lot of RP. It's not the worst dungeon. There are some of the DLC ones which are worse, like Lair of Masterlock, which I maintain is the worst dungeon ever made.
Aid me! Burn it! Set it ablaze!
Has anyone played Cyberpunk since the Edge Runner came out? I still need to watch Edge Runner. I just haven't got around to it. I started watching it and it didn't grab me immediately, so I kind of put it on the back burner, but I've heard it's amazing, so I really need to actually just sit down and watch it one day. I might do that tonight. Like, I'll try and like make sure I watch at least the first couple of episodes to see if I get dragged into it. I normally do get dragged into these things quite well, so I was quite surprised I didn't. I've not played Cyberpunk the game, so I'm considering getting it for myself for my birthday. I can't decide between getting Cyberpunk and getting Elden Ring. Is there another one in this room? No, it's the other one that has the other one in it. Okay. Do we go in here first? I think we do, right? for this one. You can go for that one. Should have dodged that. Okay, I was not in that circle, but alright. I'll take it, I suppose. Right, got all three of them stacked on top of each other. That's the best you're gonna get, boys. Oh. I'd say it's pretty decent.
Stop.
Oh, our quick slots are empty. That's interesting. Allies.
This one keeps
Put all these in. Put all these in. Put all these in. Cool. Let's open this. And we'll learn that. Right, now I need to go back to our house. Cool. Then back to Vardenfell. I'll be back, and then we can move on to our Nightblade. Apparently got Kanye West got banned off Instagram. The fuck?
You look like you.
Ooh, boy. Need to make some supper soon. I'm getting hungry. Did I not do? I don't have any ladies smock, that's why. See if I can buy some. Ladies smock. That'll do. That's everything. Cool. Right, let's go give that in. Oh, we've already done that bit. There we go. Housing. Travel to house. Right, let's save the build, equip the build. Why not? Okay. Let's get Steve's blessing. Let's get. Do we have everything we want? Yeah, let's increase slippery because we use that sometimes. And spirit mastery is always good to have. Oh, this has a lot left. So what are we missing? Blessed, tireless discipline. Quick recovery. Battle mastery. We got all of the passives now. I think so, so we'll get back to that, but Ults of Madness, huh?
You've doomed yourself by coming here. You know that, don't you?
Tearing your soul out never fails to amuse me, Eternity.
Ah, good old RP dungeons.
Please. I need you to kill me.
Why? No, I can't take. Okay, there we go.
Thank you.
Phew, I thought I wasn't even able to take that quest. It's about to be sad. What levels have we got? They're all quite low CP. Okay. These are all above 160. Alright, wants to bet someone dies here. Well, maybe not, because it's normal. I don't know how hard it hits on normal. Oh yeah, they died. Someone want to interrupt? Hello? Anyone? Interrupt? Anyone? Anyone understand the concept of interrupting? Nobody? Oh, someone did. Oh my god, I'm shocked. Wonder how many times this boss has healed now. Let's have a look. How much is he gonna heal? Oh, he didn't.
Serene.
Did we need to kill these guys? No. Are we going to kill them anyway? Yes. At least we seem to have, I think we seem to have very good AoE damage in this group and no single target. Probably because of the Necro. So why would you use your Colossus on a random pack, I don't know, instead of using it on the boss, for example? But whatever. This is not the boss, dude. This is the boss. Thought I had an extra second to get out there. I did not. He charges a lot faster than I think he's gonna charge every time.
Serene, I've brought help.
Oh, did I miss quest? I did.
Thank you. Thank you. I thought I would never be free. Gasto, you look good, considering it's been ages.
It has been.
Oh my god, get on with the conversation.
Hardly. I think we've made a mistake.
I regret nothing. Look at what Duthale's become.
We've created a monster. All these souls he tortures for the Daedra.
Don't ever. Duthale, the mad architect, did this. Not us.
There we go.
It won't. He was a rival. Gasto,
World's longest quest. Whew. Do. Right, big boy time. Oh, my back hurts today. I think I slept wrong. You know you're old when you say the words, I think I slept wrong. Whoops, was not paying attention.
That was a nightmare.
And now, my dear, how do you fare?
Gusto? I'm fine, thanks to our friends. Is this an attempt to escape?
There's a chance, my dear. There's a chance. If our friends here are as powerful as they seem.
The plan is to architect directly? Haven't we done enough to him?
Have we done enough to him? He's tortured us every day since our imprisonment. You think his actions are just?
No, but I can understand his anger.
See if I can find the Twitch blog, see about the new announcements. Con
Instant if I
announcements.
around right now. He's a villain. These faults of
There you go.
ours justify anything we've done to him.
I'm glad to be free of them.
Is the right way? Yes, it is. Well, this is the weird room, right? I always forget this is the boss just because he's always so pathetic. I guess he's a side boss, right? Oh, a big jump. I failed this before in a no-death run because I hit the edge. It was really annoying. If you have a speed boost there, you can very easily hit the actual ground and die. And there goes your no death run. Ooh, it's getting cold outside. That feels nice. Alright, the Shriven keep coming, so let's go. This is one of the longer dungeons. Right, we're almost there. Not. This dungeon always seems never ending. So a lot of heavy attacks in repeated row. And again, huh? Hostage check. Oh god, hold on. Right. There we go. Is that better?
I hope you're not skittish about heights. It's a long drop.
Well, it's one of the worst parts of my job. Is I have one of those chairs that has like a back support, but it's obviously made for the average height of the average person, right? So the back support actually ends up halfway up my back, and I can't like adjust it. Like I can move my chair up and down, but it just moves the entire chair up and down. I can't make the back like go up and down. And because I spend a lot of my time using controllers at work, I just because of the nature of my work, I tend to like really slouch down in that chair, and it's really bad for my back. Ah! I thought I jumped too far then. No, I didn't jump then. Okay, wonderful. Alright, how was your shower up? Are they here? Okay, there we go. They're here. Do I remember which one is stay inside and which one is run outside? We shall see. Why does he not do it on normal? Maybe he only does it on vet. I think he only does it on vet. Interesting. Oh no, there we go. Right, this is an outside one. Yeah. Right, where's the quest?
He's gone. He's gone. Nothing happening. Seems the mad architect's destruction would not allow us to step from this plane. Unfortunate for the Master Daedra somehow. Perhaps we can do the same.
But what do we do? Where do we go?
We can't stay here. Not like this.
I'll figure something out. I always do.
We're free.
I hoped your defeat.
Did we not level up from that? That's sad. Okay. Alright everybody, I know today's been a really short stream. I just wanted to do a short stream as my return stream, just so I didn't like, you know, make myself panicky about it too much. I will be back, as I said, tomorrow. I believe it was going to be 8 AM BST, don't hold me to that. It may be 10 AM BST, depending on how I'm feeling. I'm going to aim for 8 AM BST, but you know how it is, sometimes I'm struggling a little bit, so I will try my best to be here at 8 AM BST, but maybe not. We'll definitely be live tomorrow. If you're unsure, you can check my Discord or my Twitter. I will let you know about half an hour before I go live that I'm going to go live. The links for those are down below. But thank you very much for hanging out with me today, guys. It's been fun. Again, sorry it was so short, but I'll see you tomorrow for a much longer stream. Bye, guys.